My name's Chris and I like listening to music. I'm going to listen to Kurious Majician, which is a lovely laid back rap album with a sense of humour and a great knowledge of music. Loads of easy listening samples, just as much as funk or disco, but there's all kinds on here. There was nothing to love about this album. I really enjoyed it. I started after one listen with a 9 out of 10, and I think I'm happy with that. Let's see what the last listen brings. Track 1, Unknown Species, and what a start it is. Straight in, different kind of sample, where there's 3 different sort of moods and samples here. It's that easy, jazz, funky, just cheeky bedroom, good old-fashioned 2D, 2 records and a DJ. It's fun, party, jazzy. Yeah, it's quite Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique. It's got, it's sort of, that's the Sgt. Pepper that made this 40 years later or whatever, and that's a big compliment. You can think of Stetsasonic, you can think of Jurassic 5, definitely an old school theme. But sample-based hip-hop, I think 50% of hip-hop should be sample-based, for history's sake. So much trap, so much auto-tune. Just nice to hear a good old-fashioned sampling hip-hop album. Great start. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Track 2, Untainted, some old 70s soul sample, which is again cheeky. A word that might get used a lot, actually. Not quite the cheek of the first track, but still plenty of cheek. With some nice odd production. It's old school and new school integrating in such a good way. Do-do-do. Gets your head bopping. Do-do-do. Perfect. 9 out of 10. Well, that's not perfect, is it? 10 out of 10 would be perfect, but this track's 9 out of 10. Track 3, 'Tis the Season. It's just before Christmas, actually, so quite relevant. I didn't hear that in the lyrics, but yeah, great laid-back groove and a great bit of storytelling. A bit of a lost art is storytelling. Not as interesting as the first 2 tracks, maybe, but then there's a lovely reggae outro coming up that comes from nowhere. Super cool. 8 out of 10. Reggae bit, just from nowhere. Wonderful. Track 4, Eyes of Horus, a well-timed, sort of more up-to-date modern stomper, offering something a little bit different with the beat that's, from a drum machine, but it's welcome. There's sort of Wu-Tang Clan samples, and that sound quite from the East. Not enough rap does this. I said this at the beginning. Lost art, 9 out of 10. Wonderful.